Friends, in last video we had discussed about the error analysis, different types of errors also. Now today we'll discuss in the case of the combination of the errors. Actually for the calculation some errors arises due to the sum or difference or due to the product of the given physical quantities. Now we'll take the some cases to understand these cases. The first case I am taking the sum and the difference. Suppose Z is a physical quantity which is equal to the sum of two other physical quantities like A and B, and delta A is the possible error in the physical quantity A and delta B is the possible error in B. So the total error delta Z, it is, so you can write like this: Z plus minus delta Z is equal to A plus minus delta A plus B plus delta B plus minus. So because A plus B is equal to Z, so this will be cancelled by the Z. So by simplification you can write delta Z is equal to delta A plus delta B. So maximum possible error in case of the Z measurement, it is delta Z is equal to delta A plus delta B. It is in case of the sum. Now the same thing you can take in the difference also. As you can take the Z is equal to A minus B. So in the same way, Z is equal to plus minus delta Z is equal to A minus. So delta A and delta B are the possible errors in the A and B measurement. So if you simplify, because A minus B is equal to Z, so Z will be cancelled, or plus minus delta Z is equal to plus minus delta A minus plus, because it is multiplying by minus, so it will become minus plus instead of plus minus. So minus plus delta B. So this is the required expression in case of the difference. So from here you can say the maximum possible error in the difference case is equal to the delta Z is equal to delta A plus delta B. Now we take the case of the product of two physical quantities, say A and B. So Z is equal to A into B. We can take as an example. So Z plus minus delta Z is equal to A plus minus delta A into B plus minus delta B. So if we multiply both factors, so AB plus minus A dot delta B and the B dot into delta A and the delta A dot delta B. Okay, so since delta A and delta B is a very small fractional errors in the measurement of A and B, so the product of these two will be very small, so can be neglected easily. So if we neglect these two, delta A and delta B product, so we can write AB plus minus A dot delta B plus minus B dot delta A. Now divide both sides by, to get an easy expression, dividing both sides by Z. So now dividing both sides by, dividing both sides by Z is equal to AB. Okay, so we can write here, because it is Z plus, so both sides if you divide, Z is equal to AB, so delta Z is equal to Z is equal to, because AB is cancelled here by the Z, so simply you can write here it is A, or yes, delta B upon B. Okay, because it is divided by AB, so A will be cancelled, so delta B upon B. So plus minus, we can write delta A upon, it is delta B, delta A upon A. Okay, so if we divide both things here, it is the B delta A. Okay, now multiplying, I am writing this one. So this is the expression we find here. Now the maximum, see what is the maximum value possible. I am taking delta Z upon Z. See why what is the maximum. Maximum means take the mod. Mod means the all positive value only. Okay, so maximum it is possible delta B upon B plus delta A upon A. This is the maximum. Take only the plus value. That will be the maximum. And the percentage error delta Z upon Z maximum into 100 is equal to delta B upon B plus delta A upon A into 100. So this is in percentage, the maximum possible error in the case of the product. Now taking the another case of the quotient or division. In case of the quotient and or division. Okay, I am taking this case. So take the another example. Z is equal to A upon B. A and B, these are the factor dividing vector values. So Z plus minus delta Z is equal to A plus minus delta A. Same way, the same method. So plus minus delta B, which you can write A plus minus delta A, or this you can write power minus 1, this value. Okay, so you can write here A. If you take the A common, so it is 1 plus minus delta A upon A. See carefully step by step. And if you take here common B to the power minus 1 outside, then it will become 1 plus minus delta B upon B power minus 1. Now using the binomial theorem. Okay, so in binomial theorem what happens, the power will be multiplied here. Okay, so you will write here minus 1, it will be multiplied. The first term you will take only, it is required, not the others. So you will write Z plus minus delta Z is equal to, now taking A upon A, B to the power minus 1 means A upon B, we can write here. Okay, so, in this way we can write. So AB 1 plus minus delta A upon A, 1 minus plus, it is multiplied by minus 1. The binomial theorem you are taking, and the first term you are taking, not the higher term we are taking here, the binomial theorem, only this is required, not the others. So since Z is equal to A upon B, so when you put here Z, then see what happened. So Z 1 plus delta Z upon Z. Okay, Z will come here, Z cancel, so delta Z upon Z is equal to 1 plus delta A upon A, and similarly we can write it is 1 plus minus delta A upon A minus plus, okay, we are multiplying here, minus plus delta B upon B minus plus delta A delta B upon AB. Okay, just multiply, simplify it. So because this term is very small, since last term is very small, so we will therefore neglected. Okay, it can be neglected. So we can write therefore delta Z upon Z, delta Z upon Z, see the maximum value, it is the delta A upon A plus delta B upon B. Okay, this is the maximum value. This will be cancelled. Okay, it will be cancelled. 1 is cancelled here, so you will get the maximum value, and this value is neglected. It is the neglected, so you will find only this term. So this is the maximum possible value, and in percentage you can write in percentage also. In percentage, so delta z upon z maximum into 100 is equal to delta A upon A plus delta B upon B into 100. So this is some mathematical formula in calculation of the different cases, sum, difference, products, etc. So that's why it's very useful in the measurement of the errors. Thank you.